I get asked a lot why I moved to Tampa, Florida. Really, I moved back to Tampa, Florida, and I'm going to tell you why in a few minutes. But if you're curious about what the big buzz is about Tampa and why people are moving there and all the things you're hearing, stay tuned. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Let's get after it right now. Hey everybody, I'm Emily. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in the state of Florida, and I live in the Tampa-St. Pete area. And this channel is dedicated to all the things having to do with the central west coast of Florida, but most importantly, having to do with the real estate market. And if that resonates with you, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And if you like this video afterwards, giving me a thumbs up really helps as well. And don't forget, if you're looking to relocate, buy, sell, or invest in our area, I'm your girl, but I can't help you if you don't reach out to me. Hit my link below, get on my calendar, and let's have a conversation so we can get your plan going. So today I wanted to talk about the top 5 reasons why I moved to Tampa and give you maybe a little bit of history of me and why Tampa I feel like is a really, really cool place to live. A little backstory. I grew up in Florida. I grew up in Tampa in the 80s and 90s. Yes, I'm dating myself. And it was a really great place to live as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. You know, we would skip school and go to the beach all the time. Skip school and go to Busch Gardens. Don't skip school, kids. But we do. Oh. And it was really, really fun, but I couldn't get out of here fast enough. There just wasn't enough to entertain me at that time. Now we're talking about, you know, the early 90s.
In the 90s.
So I went to California for a long, long time, and then I went to Austin, Texas, and I went to Atlanta. And then when I was in Atlanta, I couldn't get back home fast enough, and I never thought I was gonna come back home. But I remember sitting in the Orlando airport after visiting my girlfriends at the beach thinking, I don't wanna leave. And that was my indication it was time to move home. So a lot of factors went into my decision making, but a lot of it had to do with, number one, the chill lifestyle. I had been in the hubbub of the energy of Los Angeles and the go, 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 and I call it the treadmill to nowhere, and Atlanta had a bit of that vibe as well. And I really wanted to chill out a little bit. I've been working a lot my whole life, and it was time to have a little bit more of a laid-back lifestyle, and I got that here, and I love it, and I haven't regretted it 1 minute. So if you're looking to get off of that treadmill a little bit, slow down a little bit, think about Tampa St. Pete. Number 2, I miss the beach life. Let's be honest. I'm a beach girl. I love water, and I love the lakes in Austin, Texas when I lived there, and I do miss it, but it's different than beach, and it's different than the West Coast beach. And the West Coast beach is very different than the East Coast beach. West Coast beach is beautiful. It's pristine water. It is white sandy beaches. I can't talk to you enough about how much I'm in love with our beaches. And it doesn't matter when people talk about red tide or hurricanes, all that, it's worth it. We live in the most beautiful resort town in the country, and it's still below, well, it's right there at the national average, but people get really upset because the property prices are going up. Well, listen, guys, you could get the same water in Belize, or you could live in Tampa, Florida. Which one would you choose? Number 3, the low cost of living. Now, of course, COVID, moved us up that chain a little bit more. So we're right at the national average for low cost of living. But I'm gonna tell you what, I've lived in some of these huge markets like Los Angeles where I could barely scrape together 2 pennies to get rent together, and I could never get above a certain income. And it was such a struggle, and I just did not wanna struggle anymore. And if you're feeling the same way, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna have so much more of a relief when you move to Tampa St. Pete and being able to not only pay your bills, but save for vacation or even something like a boat or, a kayak. You have the ability to do that here if you're smart. So if you're looking for a lower cost of living, it can't be beat here in Tampa. Number 4, I was looking to be around nice people. What they say about the South is true. And my family grew up in the South. And obviously I grew up in the South. My parents are from the South. And you just can't beat Southerners. I've, like I said, lived in all these big metropolitan cities, and people were mean.
You're mean.
I'm not gonna lie, I really was over it. And by the time I moved here, I was really ready for that person in the grocery store to kind of talk to me, or the person at the pump talking to me, or, I get random people talking to me all the time, and I love it. I had somebody talk to me the other day. I was with my mom, and we both kind of looked at each other and go, don't you just love it here? You end up making friends, and I love watching my mother do that because she's now at that age where she'll talk to everybody. And so wherever we go, I have to make sure we have enough time to talk to the people that we're either sitting with at the restaurant or we're shopping next to in the store. So if you love people and you like talking to people and you're looking for that friendly face, looking across from you, at the grocery store aisle, come to Tampa. And my last one's number 5 is the work-life balance. Again, living in these big cities, I worked harder than I was able to play, if that makes sense. I'd work 12, sometimes 14-hour days, and I was exhausted. And so I would never have any time off to myself or even time to go do something fun. And what I love about, the lifestyle here, and it depends on, your industry, but I think we're all, especially with COVID, we're able to find a little bit more work-life balance. But I feel like in Tampa, it's promoted. Everybody works either 8 to 5, 9 to 5, and then after that, man, it's either get to a happy hour, get to the beach, let's go watch a sunset, let's go watch a Rays game, let's go watch the Lightning, let's go, to Amalie Arena and watch it out on the big Jumbotron. There's always something going on. So if you need to get your head out of work mode, you can do that here. You can go meet people at a little bar that outside watching the sunset. I meet more people just going out and being social than I ever did in any other cities that I lived in. So most of us work from home now. The majority of us, or you may even work half-time at home, and you're looking for that social interaction after a long workday. You can have that here, and you can have that balance on the weekends where you can go do, your beach day, or you can go kayaking, or you can go rent a boat, or you can travel to another one of those little cute cities that we have around here, or you could go to one of the rivers and kayak, or go take a look at the manatees. There's so many things to do that can get your head out of work mode. And so I think for our well-being and being a well-rounded person, you have so many opportunities for that here. And then my bonus, I love my bonus.
Bonus!
Sunshine. So we have so much sunshine all year long. It makes you feel happier. And so again, during COVID, we really didn't have as extreme depression as a lot of people had, I think, because we were still able to go outside and enjoy the weather. So if you are that kind of person where even if you work hard, you need to kind of go outside and let that vitamin D soak into your skin and rejuvenate you and revitalize you, get yourself to Tampa. And if you're thinking about coming to Tampa, you need to call me. You need to text me, or you need to jump on my calendar and let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I've been helping so many people on YouTube. It's been so much fun, and I want to help you, but I can't help you if you don't reach out. So I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again for checking out my channel and watching this video. If you like it, give it that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit notification bell. You know what to do. And until next time, everybody, I'll see you around. Bye-bye.